Hello, Latin 3. How's everybody doing? I'm giving you another video for today. I just want to go over what Diodorus wrote to Julius in this nasty letter, and then take a quick peek at exercise 2, which is the new vocabulary, so I can go over the vocabulary briefly too. And I think I probably will check in on you at some point today just to see how you're doing. But I've been looking at your work, and for the most part, things look okay. But again, if anybody has any questions, please do get to me. I'm spending a lot of my, face-to-face time really with the younger kids, and the older students I'm sort of like letting go a little bit. But once in a while, I think it's probably good for me to check in. So maybe I will do that today, and I'll put up a link for the Google Meet if I do that, maybe sometime around the middle of class, or I'll put the link up at the beginning of class, but I'll check in maybe in the middle of class. Okay, so we meet at 1:30. What do we got today? Yeah, 1:16. Okay, all right. So here we go with the letter. So follow along here. I don't know if you can see my cursor, but here we go. Diodorus says hello to Julius, literally. So Diodorus sends his greetings to Julius. Your son Marcus is a bad and lazy student. He recites badly. He writes incorrectly and in an ugly way, or his handwriting is bad and incorrect. He is able in no way to compute or to calculate, and he neque umquam is like numquam, so he never responds correctly when I have asked him. Interrogavi, that's perfect tense there. So remember, I isti it, imos istis erunt, and look for those letters that show up there in the middle. I cannot teach. I can teach your son nothing because he himself doesn't want to learn, or literally wants to learn nothing. No teacher has ever taught a worse student. Goodbye. I was writing in Tusculum. Oh no, I started to write. That's one way you can do imperfect here. Scribebam. I started to write in Tusculum on the calends of June, so that's the first day of June, if you remember the 3 days that the Romans orient themselves by. And then he says something like, "This day advises me," or "This day reminds me about the money which you owe to me." Why has Marcus not brought, again, ferro, fere, tuli, latus, so the principal parts of ferro, so it's a little confusing. Again, if you see tuli and latus, those are both from fere. So why has Marcus not brought my wages with him today? The wages are never given to me or handed over to me on the day or on time. Again, farewell. Meanwhile, Marcus, whose face at the name of the teacher has changed color. So this is this new word, pallere. Pallidus, if somebody is pallid in color, they're like white. So Marcus is terrified now. Voltus, voltus, also new word there, another word for face. So Marcus, meanwhile, whose face has changed color at the name of the teacher, he hears Diodorus' name, and he is now freaking out. White and trembling, he watches his father reading Legentem. Why is the boy turned white? He turns white because of fear. Ob is like propter, on account of or because of fear. One who is frightened is accustomed or usually turns white, is accustomed to turn pale, or it usually turns white. Again, Amelia looks into, or then you could say here, I think, looks into Julius's severe face after after he has read the letter all the way to the end, his wife asks him, "What has the teacher written?" And that is as far as we went for this part today. So I'm going to ask you to take a look at exercise 2 now. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So these are the new words for the first lectio here. Contenere is to like contain or to have in itself. Debere is to owe, or sometimes it just means ought, like you ought to do this. But here we're talking about actually owing money. Dimittere is to send away. Fortasse is perhaps or maybe. Hink and a link are about like being from a place, or yeah, like here and there, like from here and from there. Integer, as I said in the other video, is like intact or whole. This you're going to see here, I think, here and here. Quidnam and quisnam. It's really just kind of intensifying the meaning of quis and quid. So like it's something like, what in the world is this? Who in the world has sent a letter to me? So that's where those go. Ob, again, is like propter. It means on account of or because of. Pallere is to pale, to turn white. Pallidus is the adjective that goes with that. Salutem dicere is to greet or to say hello. That is a common way the Romans greet each other in a letter. Julius Diodorum salutem dicit, or in this case, Diodorus Julium salutum dicit. Signum, again, is like this seal on the letter. Tradere, to hand over. Umquam, ever, sort of like the opposite of numquam. And voltus, again, means face, like facies. So please write this out. I'll make sure that by class time there is a Google Doc posted up to Classroom, and you'll just write it out as usual, and that can be due to me no later than, say, 6 o'clock tonight. And get it to me by 6, and I'll give you credit. Otherwise, 0 it is, okay? Let me know if you have questions, and again, I will try to check in the middle of class, okay? Take care. Good luck. Bye-bye.